We had a bottle of milk underneath my seat 4 months. Had no idea. It was all clabbered and just really bad.
He died in the room he was born in.
We are shoppers, clearance shoppers, penny shoppers, couponers. That's what we do.
What I realized that what I really wanted was peace. We're the Southern Prosperity Podcast.
Yes, we are.
Hey guys, we're going to talk about decluttering.
Oh my gosh, that is not...
And minimalism. Oh yeah, I love it.
The strange thing is she actually has a minimalistic home. Like, there's nothing anywhere. There's no...
I have a bookshelf.
This is the clutteriest you're going to see. So, if you were to be a clearance shopper, could you do that? Have you ever couponed?
Yeah.
You did. What did you do with your stuff?
Oh no, now the only way I couponed is I'm already going to buy this. Okay, so I did do coupons, but the only way, and I still do.
You do.
The only way I use coupons is I'd need that anyway.
But what about if you need to buy 3 of them?
I buy toilet paper, paper towels, and Kleenex in bulk. That's about it.
Where do you put those?
In my cabinet in the utility room.
Your cabinet's big enough for bulk paper towels?
Well, when I'm talking bulk, I'm talking 12
packs. Oh my gosh!
Like a 4 to 6 or 8 pack of Kleenex, 12 pack to 18 pack of toilet paper, and 8 rolls of.
Yeah, that's just regular. That's
really?
not bulk.
It's just me and my husband. And we're little people, and we don't consume a lot.
Okay, so
I'm
like
not a consumerist. I am.
I can tell.
I'm a minimalist. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tell you how I got into this.
Okay, I'm ready.
I owned a shop, a retail cosmetic shop, and I had a dress shop attached to it with clothes, ladies. It was a beautiful ladies boutique, kind of upper end. I had 3 lines of jewelry. I had handbags, shoes, clothes, lots of dresses. Everything I wear, basically, I sold. And I would go to shows and spend $50,000 for just a season of clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And this became so huge. I mean, it was very popular and it did so well for several years. But then it became overwhelming. I mean, I was bringing home... Because, when they sell you things, they're like, but you got to wear what you're selling. You got to wear it.
You got to wear it.
Girl, I was wearing it. Let me tell you.
Okay.
I had, every day I would be bringing home clothes. And it just became too much. I mean, there was a time before we bought this particular house that I was just piling clothes up in the corner because I didn't have time to wash them or whatever. I needed to take them to the cleaners it just became overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
And all these years, there was like these 10 or 15 years that my husband and I had moved to the country, and I had in my mind this dream home. I'm going to build this 2,400 square foot home. We've spent $70 a month or more on a storage facility in the Memphis area after we moved out here to the country and lived simply in a little single wide trailer. We stored all of this huge oak furniture, all these portraits, and all of this stuff that was going to fill up my 2,400 square foot home.
Yeah.
That I had this dream home in my head all these decades.
Okay. Until
the Lord finally impressed upon me, why would you do that? Why would you have all of this stuff? It's you and your husband. Your only daughter is grown. You have you don't have any grandchildren that was going to take over any of this. Yeah. Your siblings are all living in different states. I mean, there was nobody to even enjoy or even, take over this stuff after we were gone.
Mm-hmm.
So I started thinking, do I really want? And then I found this guy online.
You did?
Can I say his name? Joshua Becker.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
The Minimalist.
The Minimalist.
Yeah. And he was talking about decluttering. And I've been very OCD all my life. So I've been very organized. Even in my chaos, it was an organized chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts with the car.
The car.
And says, if you're going to start decluttering, just start with your car.
car.
Start easy.
Oh my gosh.
You know?
Yeah. It's not easy.
Because most of us have a mess of a car. Do you have a mess of a car?
I do. I mean, I normally do. When I drove every day to work, horrible. Especially with the kids and like takeout and all that. That's even horribler. Because then you can get critters and mold and mildew, and stuff. Yes. We had a bottle of milk underneath my seat 4 months. Had no idea. It was all clabbered and just really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you have no idea how bad my car has gotten. But I will tell you this. It is not as bad as one of my friends' dad's cars. He was a disabled veteran and he had like half of his jaw was removed. He ate potted meat. But but anyways, they had a convertible, maroon convertible, and he was taking care of these 2 young girls. The whole bottom of the car was like this thick of just like black sludge, like maybe cockroaches in there and like whatever else. Like it was just food and like junk and just like everything because he couldn't physically. He was I think he was probably in his 80s. He was 70s, 80s, something like that. The mom got hooked on drugs and she went on out because he had a really nice, I don't know, pension or money coming in from the military or whatever. So they had all the money you could they had more money they could spend. And, but no, it was just those little girls. When I say little, I'm talking about a 4 or 5 year old and a 8-year-old. And I was there, the 8-year-old too. And, but anyways, their whole house was like, you can only imagine if you have one parent that sits in the couch, gets up, uses the restroom, comes back and sits, goes to the kitchen, gets his potted meat and sits back down and doesn't actually physically do anything else, how bad the house would get. Yeah. And they had dogs. That is the other thing. The dogs would pee everywhere and the 5-year-old would pee everywhere. And there was cockroaches everywhere. Ooh, and yeah, it was bad. It was really, really bad.
Way above and beyond.
Yeah, I know. I know. But hold on. So when you have a best friend that grew up like that and say, my mom never went inside. She didn't know how bad it was. Oh. Yeah. You got to go into these people's houses, guys. So she would drop me off. Oh, I talked to his dad, blah, blah, blah. Everything was cool. But no. And then there was holes in the walls because her brother was a teenager and came home and they were fighting and stuff and all that. And then so, I mean, it was just a horrific way of living. But they lived. They all survived and he lived until he was really old. And then I had another friend where she was older than me. She was 3 or 4 years older. Her name's Tana. If you're out there, please contact me because I miss you. She lived, this is in Woodward, Oklahoma. If you know a Tana Koppel, is her maiden name. But anyways, so her family, everything was fine. It was great. They had a big 2-story house. Everything was wonderful. I think she had like a sister-in-law that lived, or a brother-in-law, or somebody lived in like a little building or whatever. But anyways, her room was upstairs, and it would get messy. Like, there would be messiness, but the rest of the house was fine. And so, I don't know, just seeing the two different friends growing up, and then seeing the way that we lived, which I lived in.
How was that?
What?
How did you?
How did I live?
How did you grow up?
You know, so we lived in like a little white house in a subdivision whenever I was little. And I remember having like, I was too young to even remember cleaning at all in any way. But I remember there was like this corner thing, like where the phone was in the corner, and there'd be junk all up in there. And I would remember seeing that, because whenever we moved, she left all that junk there. I remember all this stuff still being there. I'm like, we need to go get, because I think there's probably money over there. It's like, we need to go get that or whatever. But anyways.
That was your mother.
Yeah.
That just left.
Yeah, and her husband at the time. They bought 10 acres of land, and we got a double wide trailer.
Did your mother clean? Because I came from a mother, and then my grandmother was living with us by the time I was maybe 11, because her husband had died, my papa. And they were cleaners. We didn't always live in the best of the best. As a matter of fact, we lived in an old antebellum home with the 13-foot ceilings, but it was clean. I mean, real hardwood floors. And my family were
So it's
clean.
never been clean. I don't remember it ever being like you know, whatever clean. But there was never anything anywhere. But my mom would turn on the radio, and she would jam out, and she would clean, and we would all help, and it was fun. It was just something that we all did together, and it wasn't a chore. And so we would always clean and just, you know, jam out to the radio and do the dishes and vacuum and all that. And so now, today in life, I can't clean without music.
Oh, wow.
No, I get distracted or something. And nobody wants to listen to the same music in my household for some strange reason. And they don't clean with me.
Oh, you have to start them out at a very young age.
And yeah.
And maybe so, listen to some of their music at a time.
Maybe. But I don't know why they can't clean with me instead of against me.
Well, I watched my mother organize and state everything was pretty neat. Not, I don't think she was probably a type, she was definitely a type A, probably perfectionist. I get a lot of that from her. My daddy was a little more of a hoarder. He would bring things in to the garage. Yes. We had an outdoor carport that was open, and I remember it, to me, I was embarrassed because to me it was junky.
Junky, yes.
You know, like old paint cans.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
Old tools and rusty things. And to him, it meant something, I guess.
They're treasures, yeah.
And even after mother and daddy, my mom and dad divorced, and she kept a very organized, clean home. But of course, he would get a maid to come in to do the cleaning.
Oh, really?
But he had piles of, now you have to remember, my daddy was born in 1924.
Okay.
So he was a product of the Depression, the Great Depression. He was only in the 30s. See, he was 10 years old. So he remembers his daddy was a sheriff in our parish in North Louisiana. His mother was the piano player at the Baptist church and the theater, the silent theater. She was a piano player, and prominent people in the community. And he went into World War II. So he had a totally different life experience than my mother. Mother grew up with cotton farmers. having to pick cotton, although she would always have a headache or something.
I have a headache.
So she couldn't go pick cotton. She was kind of a princess. And he believed in keeping things because he had seen men and women come, especially men, come to his home and beg his daddy. I think my granddaddy at that time was the highway commissioner. He was building bridges or taking care of the roads or whatever that particular position was before he was sheriff. He was a highway man, building highways. And anyway, the men would come begging him for a job, and he would say, I don't have any openings. We don't have any room for you. But my grandmother would say, but please come in and let me feed you.
Yeah.
And my daddy remembered these men saying, oh no, if my children can't eat, I'm not going to eat.
Oh.
Isn't that sad?
Well, did they not take food home to their kids?
Well, I mean, you would think that they had enough to feed this person, but they didn't have enough to feed families.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know that my daddy sharing those stories, those life experiences that he experienced when we would go to visit him in his senior years, which my daddy died at 77. That's pretty young this day and age. But he was not in great health the last 10 years of his life. But he lived at home in this old antebellum home. He died in the room he was born in.
Wow.
And
what happened to that house?
My sister is living in it
now.
Good.
Yeah. I'm happy it's still
my
in the
oldest
family.
Sister. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She took it and restored it. But he had piles of newspapers.
Okay.
Just stacks and stacks of newspapers. Why would he keep stuff like that? We never knew. And then we go into the kitchen and the cabinets, I mean, you're talking 13 half-foot ceilings. The cabinets did not go all the way to the ceiling. So on top of the kitchen cabinets were the inside cardboard roll from a roll of paper towels.
Awesome.
He hoarded awesome. he hoarded these things. Why did he keep I could never. I still to this day I'm like, why the inside cardboard of a roll of paper towels?
There's a lot of reasons. I mean, you can use those for so many things. Whenever I was a kid, we used them for they're called like Indian sticks or whatever. You put beans in them, and do you not have any idea?
I don't think he had any reason to have.
You can make kaleidoscopes.
I've seen people run electrical cords through them to keep electrical cords from being all over the place.
But no, he was probably
not hundreds.
I wonder if he was keeping those things. Did y'all have a stove or a fireplace?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe he was keeping those for backup to
do fires.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like in case, the apocalypse came, he would have
one of those million newspapers.
Yeah. I mean, there's many different reasons.
Anyway, I kind of felt like he was messy. That's amazing how they were different. But I was not anything. I was always very organized. Growing up, my grandmother, my mother's mother lived with us, and she would say, Mary, she called me Mary. Mary, make up your bed. I'd say, Mama, just close the door. And I would just take my stuff and throw it in the closet, and close the door and thought, my room's clean.
Okay, so I'm remembering now. Okay. My house, like the living room was always clean. There used to be door-to-door salesmen. And we got a very expensive Kirby vacuum.
I had one.
And it was all metal, and you could twist it and put in the shampooer and all these different parts.
Was this the 80s?
Awesome. Probably.
Early 80s,
probably. We
one.
loved it. It lasted for generations.
Yeah.
And
they were very expensive.
They were I think it was $300.
Oh, mine was $1,000.
Oh, never mind, 1,000. Maybe it was
90,
a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever it was a lot.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how we afforded it, but anyways,
I'm sure they had payment plans back then
probably.
too. Yeah.
But that was my toy. I loved figuring out the curvy
because you could take the handle off and you would have this little thing, and I would vacuum my mattress. My bed mattress. I'm not kidding, guys.
No, that's cool. That was
and
the sales.
Shampooer.
That was part of the sales, wasn't it? Where
Yeah.
they put the black cloth in there and they were like, look at all this was on your mattress. That was part of the sales tool.
Yeah.
But so I loved playing with that thing, and I loved to vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the first
I'm gonna call
vacuum.
you next time.
Oh my gosh.
Vacuum.
I don't love it anymore, but
Okay.
I loved it because it had auto rollers.
Yeah.
And you could hear it kick in. Like it was like
Yeah. Auto drive.
Auto drive. Yeah. It was like it was like almost, vacuum for you.
Yeah.
You just were holding it, and it was pretty awesome. I loved it, and I was like, this is super cool. I'd rather vacuum than do the dishes any day.
Yeah.
But and then I love the streaks in the floor, like the rows
carpet.
that you make.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would make sure it's all perfect, and
Oh, so there's some perfectionism
there
in there
is.
too. Yeah.
But I do remember my mom saying, you have to get your room clean before whatever. And I would get a lid or a piece of wood or whatever I could find at the time and put it on the carpet and just shove all the stuff underneath my bed. Just shove it all underneath my bed and in the closet over in the corner. And then you could just fold some blankets up and it's perfect.
Hide.
I do remember doing that a couple times.
Well, I got into the decluttering after I had such a huge shop full of clothes, shoes, purses, jewelry, makeup. It was just overwhelming. And at that point, I'm like, I don't want to live like this.
Did you start over? When you moved here, did you start over?
Basically.
That's what I need to do.
We had a little single wide trailer that we had put on this property when we first bought it. It was a weekend place.
Mm-hmm.
And I think 2003 is when we moved here full time. By 2020 is when we pulled in this double wide.
Okay.
So I moved the single wide that was in an existing house here 40 foot into the front yard because I wanted to place this current house in the same spot.
Right. Okay.
It took them months to get it ready. And they couldn't get the ceiling right and all this kind of stuff. Well, in the meantime, I'm going through my clothes, my shoes, my china. I had 8 sets of dishes. We had been storing oak furniture, heavy oak furniture, portraits, all these heirlooms for 15 years.
In a storage unit.
In a storage
facility. How much money did you pay? Did you
$70 a month? I think it started out at 60 or 65 and went up to like 77. So I averaged about 70 for since from 03 to 2020. Was it 2003 to 2020 is 17 years, right?
Mm-hmm. There are people that watch my channel that pay for storage units.
That 17 years times 12 months is 204 months.
Okay.
Times $70 is $14,280 we spent to store all of that stuff.
And how much was the stuff worth that was in there? Did you get $14,000 out of it?
No.
This is my point, guys. Do not pay for storage.
No. I think God allowed me to live long enough in that single wide trailer and have that shop that was just stuffed full of material items to make me realize that I didn't want to live like that. I didn't want to have it was me and my husband. I didn't want to be cleaning.
Yes.
2,400 square foot.
Yes.
I didn't want all of that stuff.
Yes.
Life was not about stuff anymore.
Simpler. Yeah. A simpler life.
So we just brought over into this new house just what I wanted. Just the
just
minimum.
What you needed.
That's right.
And the few things that you wanted.
Yeah.
if you look at it and it doesn't give you joy, get rid of it.
I wasn't a big Marie Kondo fan. Is that her name?
I don't know.
Marie, the Kondo way.
Kondo?
I think that's her name.
Is that what she says?
That's if it brings you joy.
If it brings you joy, okay.
And I tried her program, but it didn't click like Joshua Becker. Joshua Becker was a pastor. I don't know if he still is, but I guess once a pastor, always a pastor. But he had a brilliant way of just taking a 12-week program and giving you just a week. Say, hey, just this week, focus on your car. You know, declutter your car, get everything out. Those old paper towels, those old napkins, straws.
Yeah.
You know, anything out of your car that you don't need. I had always been I was already a neat freak anyway, but when I came to the new house, I just brought the one spatula I loved.
Okay.
You know, not the 4 that I kind of like.
But you might need them.
No,
you might need them.
No, you know, if you go into a program like that, he teaches you. If you're asking your question, if you're saying that comment, I might need this. If you can replace that item for less than $20 within 24 to 48 hours, get rid of it.
It's for the rich people. Anyways, so
I'm not rich. I just
anymore.
Yeah.
And okay, guys. So let me tell you my story. Okay, what our story? We are shoppers, clearance shoppers, penny shoppers, couponers. That's what we do, and you get 3 to 6 months of anything that you may or may not need. Because the sales cycle is 3 to 6 months, depending on what it is.
Okay.
Every 3 months it'll go on sale. Every 6 months it may go on sale, whatever. 3 to 6 months. So you buy 3 to 6 months. And not only do you buy 3 to 6 months for you, you do it for your mama, your daughter, your family, whoever may need it or whatever. So that's why you see people with like tons of crap in their carts.
Okay.
Because they're getting a sale. So like at CVS, they get, like if you spend $30, you can get $5 off. But you can get a coupon where you get $3 off each individual one. So you get $30 worth, which would be 4 of them. And then you get $3, $6, $12 off of 4 of them and the $5 off of 4 of them. So you're legit only paying $10 or $6.75 for 4 things of paper towels or whatever. Okay. So that is the overall idea. So you buy in bulk.
And you're in a different situation. You're 25 years younger. Okay. You have 3 children. So you need more. You're in your working years.
To be legit.
But let me tell you what my thought is. I'm going to take that $30 or even that $10.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave it in that savings account drawing interest.
Oh, are you in the high yield savings?
I'm going to take my little $3 to $5 and go buy me a package of paper towels that's going to last me 3 weeks.
Okay, are you in a high yield savings or are you just in a regular savings?
What's
your return?
It doesn't matter.
It matters.
Okay. Yeah, I'm saving money. I'm making money on my money.
So yes, I've got to that mindset to where, and it took me to spending $300 on couponing to realize it's better to just spend the extra $30 than to do all of that. But I have gone years without needing razors. And I went years without needing toilet paper or diapers because I spent that $300 that one time. And it lasted me
But then
years.
You have to store it.
You have to store it.
So do you have the room to store
my
it?
old house, I did. Yeah. My new house, I don't.
And I don't want to clutter my cabinets with that. I don't have anything on my countertop.
Do you dust inside your cabinets?
Occasionally. especially if I spill something.
That was not anything I would ever even think about doing until I turned. I'm not 40 yet. She keeps making me older.
Yeah.
Until I got older.
In a few days. Yeah.
So
as you start pulling your forks or knives out of those little containers in your drawer, and you see
all the junk in there,
yeah, trash,
yeah,
it makes me want to occasionally. And
clean.
I've learned I don't want to spend. I mean, when I was your age, I was spending every Saturday.
How dirty will you let it get
until I see it?
Until you see something?
If I see it, I mean, it's going to be months before I see it because I'm neat and clean anyway. And I don't have that
you can't
many.
see that far.
I only have 6 to 8 knives, 6 to 8 forks.
Like, you have to get really close to actually see what's in there, right?
You have to have eyes. I mean, I don't know.
No, you wear your bifocals.
I'm
sorry, guys. Okay, no more age discrimination up in here. Okay, hold on. So, I will get to the point, and maybe it's because I have 3 kids, that I start worrying about rats getting in the like if I see a piece of cheese. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's not nasty, but like if there's a piece of cheese, like we have tacos and my kids are like, oh, I need a fork, and a piece of cheese fall in there, I may let it sit there for a couple days.
No, not me. Nope. Can't do that.
So
if I see a speck on the floor, I'm gonna reach down to pick it up. She came over today and I'm vacuuming, I'm mopping.
Like if I open up the refrigerator door and something falls out, I'm gonna let it stay there, see if the dogs eat it. And if they don't, because I'm like, this is God's will. There's a reason why it's on the floor. I don't know what it is, but it's there. We're going to see what happens.
No. We really... He gave us a free choice.
Oh
we
my
have
gosh.
our own will.
Oh.
We can make those choices.
So anyways.
So we'll put a piece of cheese on the floor or not. Wait for a rat to come along and eat it. Or clean it up so you don't have rats.
He's hungry too. Okay, so.
Oh my God. I was mopping today and a little roach came out and I sprayed the inside of my house.
You have a roach here?
Not
How
anymore.
Did that happen?
Not anymore. And I have my own spray.
Oh my gosh.
As a matter of fact, I was pushing it off for a week. I've been spraying. I'm supposed to have sprayed my house inside because I do monthly.
Inside and outside. What brand do you use?
I think I don't know, Ortho or some kind of some kind of in-house spray that I can go along the outside walls and spray.
Okay, yeah.
And, on the inside.
Inside,
and
outside.
And then my husband sprays outside.
Minimalism. Let's get back to that junk.
You know where I haven't gotten to? Marie Kondo. Is that her name?
Yeah.
She says, take everything out of your closet and put it on your bed. All your clothes.
I've done that.
I just cannot bring myself to do that.
Oh.
So that's my last decluttering project.
Okay. So,
I mean, now when I came over here, let me tell you, I had enough clothes to fill up a dress shop.
Okay.
So I just brought what I loved, but that was a lot.
Right.
Because I loved a lot.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, this closet right here is dresses and coats.
Oh, I should go through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should. Because, I mean, I just gave her a pair of shoes. I'm like, what size shoe? Because I'm like giving stuff away all the time. Because I'm like, do I need this? And then if you're not going to use it in a year or so, now we have seasons.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the deep south or
do you pack up your clothes and then
some of them
different
I do.
seasons?
Some of them I do. I used to do a lot more than I do now. I have a big enough closet.
I never
can leave
knew
all
people
my
did that until I started working at the company that I was at. They were like, "Oh yeah, it's time to pack those up" or whatever. It's like, what?
Yeah.
because my whole life we always just had all the crap in there.
Well, it depends on your space.
Yeah.
You know, if you have the space.
Well,
to
then
leave
double
it
wide
all
trailers
out,
have really big closets,
Yeah.
so I had plenty of closet space.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how I'm now. I have one maybe big bag of heavy stuff that I'll bag up and take out to the utility shed for the season. And or I used to do my whites, you know, for the winter time. I would bag them up. I haven't done that this season.
I don't do that because
I don't know
whenever I get my whites out from the attic, they're not white anymore half the time.
Yeah,
is it because
they could yellow if
the
if they're not in a control
or something.
Right. A temperature controlled environment is best. And once you declutter and get to that minimalist state, then you don't have to worry about that.
That is not reality. Because I penny shop, and that stuff that I get for Pente comes home with me, and then it's all over the place.
You're a consumer.
I'm a consumer.
I am not a consumer. If you go and look in my refrigerator, you can see everything I have in my refrigerator. I mean, you can see, and my sisters are totally opposite. It's so funny.
Oh my goodness.
You open the refrigerator and stuff is just falling out on you. So but no, I'm very organized and
is your closet organized right now?
Oh yeah.
Is it organized by season or color or both?
It's a little mix, but mostly season.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't color code anything? Put all the whites?
I tried.
I legit have done that. I've went all the way from white.
Wonderful.
Whites.
Yeah.
Grays, tans.
I wish I could
purples.
Do that. That's a
blues.
Go. Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Do it. You need to do it. You have so much satisfaction. You're like I would walk in there and just be so proud of myself. Like,
my
this
closet's
is awesome.
probably going to be the last part of the decluttering minimalism part, because as I go through, if I don't love that top or those pants, or they don't fit just right, or I find a little pick, then I go put them in my little.
If you have room for it, leave it there.
Not if I don't like it or love it.
But
and that's what Joshua Baker teaches.
Like. But everything in there you like.
No. Because I'm finding as I get older, that's right, as you evolve. And
your tummy starts to sag.
Yeah.
And your boobies start to sag.
Yeah, your desire, whether you're going to wear a tighter shirt or not. And then, you see a little pick or something and you're like, this isn't really my favorite top anyway. And so I wash it, fold it, and I have a little stack out in the utility shed, and I gather things together. Occasionally we'll have garage sales or yard sales or something like that. I may or just give it away, take it to the Salvation Army or wherever. But I've learned to be very careful in what I purchase. I really don't purchase a lot because I have so much.
So I've had this horrible, because of YouTube, because I was doing penny shopping, because it was part of my job, I would consume so much and I would have so much stuff. And these little items that I get are like my trophies. They are things that I just I'm like so happy that I have them. They give me joy. Like, I got this for 1 penny. Oh, I gotta keep it. It's my favorite. I'm gonna put it on the shelf and just look at it. But once you've done like 20, 30, 40 carloads of stuff, you get to a point to where you just have too much stuff. But this is my problem. I have stuff, but I have it for a reason. I want it. I like it. I'm going to do something with it someday, but it may never actually happen. So,
and I'm in that mindset.
How does that even work? Like,
I'm in the mindset, if I'm not going to consume this within a certain length of time.
But some things aren't supposed to be consumed. Right?
Like clothes?
Like, anything. This right here.
Everything I have is either knickknacks, or to me are a gift. They are either a gift someone gave me that I cherish, or it's something I purchased from somebody that I love that goes, I mean, I have to have a place for it. I love pottery. And I have a friend down the road who is a master potter, and I've bought 4 pieces from her. I commissioned one to be made special, but I had to have a specific spot for it.
Yeah.
When I go to purchase something now, I have to really love it, and I have to know exactly where it's going to go in my house.
Well, that makes sense.
And
I want to do that.
I change out seasons.
You do?
Yeah, because in the spring...
What do you do with all the other stuff?
I have cabinets, and they go in the cabinet.
I don't have enough cabinets.
I know. That's why I had this house special made, because the utility, if you look in my utility room...
Yeah, there's cabinets everywhere.
Oh, yeah. And so there's a couple of cabinets in there that I use to put my off-season stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's fall, so I've got a few, pumpkins, fallish decor that I set out. But what's so sad is when you get to a certain age and you've got nieces and nephews and children and grandchildren.
And they don't want it. Was that where you're going to go?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why wouldn't you give? See, that's what I did. When I got ready to declutter, I called in the family.
Oh, that's awesome. And they wanted it.
Nephews. I scanned these big portraits that I was never going to use. And the grandmother's blankets and the china. I had 8 to 10 sets of dishes. I mean,
And you were able, people wanted it?
Yes.
That is awesome.
Oh, yeah. I had that blue.
But they're older than millennials, though, right?
My niece.
Are they older than 40 now?
No. My niece was only 16 at the time, maybe.
Well, okay,
15,
that's different.
16. And she wanted the blue. It's a certain type of dish where that has the designs on it. You guys that collect dishes know what these are. It's the blue
Hoarding
and white.
ware?
No. This is special.
Special? Is
patterns.
It glass? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. They're china. But anyway, I just called in my family members and said, come get this stuff.
Yeah.
We don't have the room. We don't want all of this stuff. So the nieces and nephews came in and we had lost our stepdaughter. So I didn't have any children or grandchildren. They came and got the grandmother's quilts, the portraits, the dishes. I mean, I just said, come, jewelry. I mean, and then what was left over, we went and had a yard sale and I sold all this Brighton jewelry. I had just thousands of dollars of high fashion jewelry and gave it away for little or nothing. I was just wanting to share. I wanted others that would use these items to use them. And because that's kind of where I got to. I'm like, I'm not using this stuff. It's in a box. And that's what Joshua Becker, we were talking about, decluttering and minimalism, is if you're not going to use this stuff, why have you got it up in a box in an attic?
So the best time, because this is when we actually used stuff like that and we actually took stuff in, is when we got married. Find someone that's lower income, because if we were wealthy, we probably wouldn't have took all the stuff, but
no, we didn't have money. Though this is stuff that had been passed down by generations. So my husband's nieces and nephews and my nieces and nephews wanted these things that were their grandparents. Handmade quilts.
Yeah, but I mean,
china. Portraits.
So they could take it to the road show and sell it?
No, they use it or put it in their little china cabinet that their granddaddy made.
Not everybody is that sentimental to stuff like that.
You're right.
You know, like,
you're right. That's right. But that's why we gave them a choice. And let me tell you what clutter does.
What?
If you've got clutter all around you, what do you think it does to your site?
Oh, that's another thing. Yes. Because your mental clarity changes.
Mess.
Yes. You're like, you will have Like whenever I organize my bedroom and my closet, my whole mental clarity just like changed, and I could feel the difference. And
you know, see, I'm such a type A, nervous kind of person anyway.
I'm not nervous.
That's
at all.
why it made me always feel more comfortable to have less. And what I did have, it was organized and clean.
I don't know. Maybe because I was low income, I always wanted more.
I've been low income. We grew up with very little. My husband and I never have been wealthy.
Yeah.
I mean, we made a good living, but, you know, we
I mean,
lived.
but I've always, the thing is, I never not got anything I wanted, but for some reason, I didn't want much as a kid. Does that make sense? I don't know why I didn't want much, but like, I wanted a Nintendo.
I always wanted a lot.
I didn't.
I had a 1-carat diamond wedding ring. My sister-in-law had a 2-carat. So my husband heard, I want a 2-carat. I want a 2-carat. Until he bought me a 2-carat.
Oh my gosh.
2.8. So I always wanted, and I would always get pretty much what I wanted. I worked.
Like, as far as rings go, yeah, I wanted rings, but I don't like.
And clothes.
Older. I'm talking about as a child. Like as a child.
Oh yeah.
What did you want as a child?
I wanted that Miss Beasley doll, and I got it.
What's a Beasley?
I'll have to show you.
Did you have paper dolls?
Family Affair.
Did you have paper dolls?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Those are our first dolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I always wanted, but I like I said, God allowed me to live long enough without that 2,400 square foot house to where I got to the point where what I realized that what I really wanted was peace.
Oh, I want peace too.
Organization, cleanliness, and just enough I just wanted what I needed, you know, and your wants.
But what
change.
do you do with the stuff that you have that, I mean,
you
it's still good.
You call in your family. You call in your nieces and your nephews, or you go to a sale, or you give it away. That's, as a matter of fact, that's what these minimalists and declutterists,
that's what I need to do. I need to have my
3
house.
piles.
Yeah.
You have a throwaway pile, a keep pile, and a giveaway pile. Or a giveaway or a sale. You know, you can have a garage sale. We can have a yard sale. If you want to do something, I have the perfect yard.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what I need to do though. I need to buy another house, move stuff over there.
You don't
just
have
the
to buy
minimal.
House just
I need a new house. I need a new house. Just the minimal stuff that I need to live and survive, and then have an estate sale and get rid of everything. It's what I need to do. It's what we need to do, guys. Because I have stuff in my old house. I had diapers stacked up to the ceiling at one point in time. The entire closet was full of diapers.
And if you've got a baby, then that's important.
Yeah,
but if he's 8 years old,
and then and then I was couponing.
You're ready for showers.
Yes, I was couponing, and I had dog food stacked up to the ceiling too at some point in time. But we had a lot of dogs.
I'm gonna put that money, leave it in the bank, let it draw interest.
It wasn't just
what I need.
It was like $1.50 a bag.
But if you put $1.50 times 20, that stuff adds up.
I know.
And then you add 5% interest to it. Woo!
But we were spending $32.
If you'll
so right now, hold on.
You would be amazed at how much room you have.
Right now, when you go into my house, did you notice when you went? What did you notice? A lot.
Stuff on the countertop.
Yes, there's tons of stuff. That's a problem, because my husband, that is like what people do. They put everything on the countertop. My husband puts his hat, his wallet, his keys. So does my son and my other son. And then the mail.
When you walk in my back door, which is our mudroom, our utility room, I have a bench that has 6 hooks. 3 are mine, 3 are my husband's. And his hats go up there. Then he takes his boots off, and there's a tray he can put his boots in. Then he walks in the kitchen. He has his own little drawer right there under his coffee pot.
Does he clean the mud off of his boots when he tracks it in?
He better not walk in with muddy boots. Yeah, they're pretty they're work boots.
See, my husband's a mechanic, so he has black hands all day long.
Okay, so when he walks in the house, does he wash his hands before he comes in?
He washes them. The grease and oil stays on there. It doesn't come off unless he like gets
a degreaser.
The mega orange or whatever it is, and we don't have that. I did buy some. He never used it.
You got to train them, honey. You got to train them. I learned a lot. I was married before I was 25, and I knew right away you got to train them up the way you want them. Well, he had a lot of training to do with me too. Yeah. So I mean, it goes both ways. But
I know, but we are.
And you make
stubborn.
each other better. You know, you just want each other to be better. You want to do better. You want to learn better. Yeah, that's a lot to decluttering and be a minimalist. But the first thing is quit buying. You know?
Yes. So I am at the point in my life where I have stopped buying. I don't go to the store because if I do, I'm going to spend $600.
And when you go to the store, I have a list. As I run out of things
I can't
I
do
use
the
over
list.
and over,
I can't do the list. I can never do the list. I'll make a list.
Never.
Okay, no, I will do the list and I will get everything on the list. I will just get 500 other items too.
No, you got to stick to your list.
Listen, last time I went... Me and my husband and my whole family went to Walmart. Mm-hmm. Walmart's the worst place for me to go.
Don't take your family.
I will go.
That's rule number 2.
My husband parks way out in the middle of nowhere. So I walk through the garden center and I find me a Blackstone grill for $125, originally $600. I buy that junk. And then I find all this other summer stuff for sale. I buy all that as well. I always spend too much money at Walmart, so I don't go there anymore. And
I'm the same way though. Walmart is a I mean, I don't buy impulsively.
Yeah.
But I only go to Walmart when I have my list of I need the cat food, I need the paper towels, or I need the things that you just get at Walmart cheaper than you can at Kroger. Yeah.
I bought kayaks at Walmart. I bought 2 kayaks. They were $52 a piece.
So we do live near a lake, but I bet you they have not been in that water.
They have been. My son actually goes fishing off of them, but I bought them for the Airbnbs.
Okay.
No guests have actually used them yet, but but my son and my husband have.
I just buy what I need and I'm going to use.
I buy everything. Anything I think we could actually use or benefit from, I buy it.
That's the first thing you have to stop purchasing.
So that's why
if you keep bringing that stuff in your house,
I know
it doesn't matter how much you declutter, you're always going to have clutter. So that's the first thing is you've got to stop purchasing. You've got to make lists of the items that you just need. It's called discipline. It's called self-discipline. Yes. It's a fruit of the Holy Spirit.
The fruit of the loom.
No, you can pray that the Lord will fill you with the Holy Spirit and bless you with that gift of self-discipline.
I need you to pray for me.
I will.
Okay.
The fruits of the Spirit are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And
self-control is what I need.
It is. We all do. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a way of life, you know, and it's something that you develop over time. Did I have as much self-control when I was your age as I do now? No. I would spend every Saturday cleaning the house or buying groceries or Sunday after church, we would go buy groceries. So all of my weekends were just still working.
Yeah.
And I got to a point where, especially in the last 10 to 15 years, when it's just me and my husband and we're living simpler, I clean as I go. If I finish eating, I clean that stuff up. I wipe the cabinets and the sink and everything out. I put them in the dishwasher. I wash them up. I just clean as I go. When I get through in the bathroom, I wipe everything off. And I mean, it's a done deal. I don't have to spend an entire day cleaning my house. I spent an hour before you got here today, just running the vacuum over the house and mopping the floors. And that's about as much work. And then I had a little thing yesterday where I had some people over.
Yeah.
So I might have spent an hour Monday or Tuesday wiping off the surface of the furniture. And
you have a pretty simple life right now.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. And you know why? Because it's decluttered. I don't have any clutter. I don't have things on my countertops. I mean, we have my husband's coffee pot over there.
Like, where do you put do you have stuff for
everything?
Like flea stuff for the
cabinet.
Cats and stuff for the animals?
Yeah, I have a little cabinet in the utility room.
In the utility room. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'll go show you.
I've got junk everywhere. Like, I was decluttering yesterday, and I pulled off of the top of the refrigerator flea spray. Flea spray, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, because our animals come in and out, and they'll bring in fleas and stuff. Keep it clean, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm not as clean as she is.
That's all right. We're all different. And I've got 25 years.
The problem is I will clean. If I clean, when I clean, this is another thing. When I clean, I have to move all my furniture and then rearrange stuff.
I used to do that. I would spend all day Saturday. I would take everything, we had all these canisters with the sugar and the flour. And I took all decorations. I mean, and every season I would have a different pattern.
Yeah. And I would rearrange
I would take
stuff.
all the stuff off and put it over here and just scrub those cabinets.
So I would spend all day on one room.
Yeah.
Like, because I
don't want to do that anymore.
I'm one of those people, like, I need to do this before I do that.
Yeah.
Are you that way at all? Like, where you need to do this before you do that? Before you do that?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's kind of an organizational thing. Yeah. So maybe at times.
Okay.
But we're way off. We have been all over the
I know. Okay. So would you
decluttering and minimalism.
Would you do your floor before you wiped off your countertops?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't.
Seriously, that is so crazy.
Because I clean as I go.
Yeah.
So I've already got clean countertops.
No. But what if they're not clean?
Well,
if you know that there's crumbs there, or your husband had
I
left
cleaned it
something
immediately. I don't leave stuff laying.
Okay.
No, I don't leave stuff laying around. As a matter of fact, when he gets up from drinking, he has the oiliest hands of any one man I've ever known.
Really?
When he gets up from drinking coffee at the little bar that he sits and drinks his coffee, he goes and gets a wash rag and wipes that counter and dries it, because he knows if I walk in there and see handprints and fingerprints, I'm going to go ballistic. Yes.
Okay. I think we've wrapped up this session. I'm going to go home and declutter some more. I still have stuff on top of my refrigerator I need to get gone.
Do you know what's on top of my refrigerator?
Probably nothing.
I think I might have a fly swatter up there, just in case a fly flies.
That's nice. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. A lot of people store things on their refrigerator.
Yeah. But when I was growing up, that's where the cereal went.
That's my sister. I have a sister that does that.
Yeah, you put the cereal on top of the ice box.
That's exactly right. Yeah, everybody's different.
Or we're all the same.
No judging. No judging here.
I'll judge you, but you can judge me too.
Thanks, guys, for watching.
Yes, thank you so much. Don't forget to tell me what's going on in your life. Do you need to declutter? Comment down below. Let us know. And subscribe to our awesome channel, because we love
feedback.
Yeah. Feedback.
Let us know something. Yeah. Yes. Let us know some things that we can do to make our lives simpler and easier.
Do y'all have any feedback on these episodes, or what you want to hear us talk about? Oh my gosh, guys, because we have so much stuff to talk about. It's ridiculous. And keep in mind, when we talk, it's the first time talking about it one-on-one.
Yeah, this isn't scripted unless you can't tell.
This is legit. We're just now making our friendship like legit. Like we we had 3 conversations that were over an hour long each time. But I was like, we need to record this. We need to do a podcast. Yeah. And you're like, yeah, let's do that. Yeah. You're like, let's get this stuff out there. I'm like, yes. Yeah. So anyways, we are so happy that you're here. Thank you so much for being here and supporting our channel and subscribing. Share it with a friend if they need any of this awesome motivation. All right, guys, this is totally the next video you totally need to watch.
Good to see you. Bye.
Bye.
We're the Southern Prosperity Podcast.
Yes, we are.